Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play. Gosh dang it, Agnes, you're not supposed to talk when I'm doing the intro. You're getting replaced next chapter. Alright, I'm going. It's part 60. We're what are we doing? It's been a few days since I last recorded the game. Apparently we're going to the... Didn't we just leave the hotel? I don't know, apparently we're supposed to go back to the hotel or talk to you guys. Oh, there's Dingo. Boy, am I glad my clients got air conditioning. I mean, it's not really that funny, but I don't know, something about the having 5 videos in a row, me complaining about the air conditioning and okay, kind of a weird pause there, but I thought I heard something. I feel like I had to investigate. Yeah, just having several videos in a row where I'll complain about the air conditioning and then I don't know, this dude just got me. Would have been a sweaty mess during the meeting otherwise. Actually, while we were talking, they told me there's going to be a film festival, apparently. That's what everyone's so jazzed. Man, dude lives in a rock? I don't pay attention to entertainment news at all, so I had no idea they're putting on anything like that here. It's like, how do you not know? Just so happens who are you? My schedule opened up, so I might make time to check it out just to see what all the fuss is about. But it was just like, when I was laughing, obviously I couldn't really hear anything, and then like I thought I heard something as I finished. I'm like, oh no, is there like a commotion? Is there like a loud noise that I need to be investigating? You're horrible, Dingo? You told me you're still in Edith, and now you are trying to sneak off on me. And I'm telling you, there's no reason for you to come all the way out here. Doesn't Tyrell keep its reporters on a pretty tight leash? Oh, don't you worry, I came prepared. I got permission from my EIC to scout out the film festival and do a write-up about it. Not to mention the reporter originally slated to handle the festival had something come up, so somebody needed to be here anyway. It should be illegal to have the kind of luck you do. At least it explains why you're here for 2 days for the big event. Hey, it's the Spriggan guy. What the heck are you guys doing here? Getting distracted. Listen, I'm not lying. I'm here on personal business, even if it hasn't gotten me anywhere yet. I see you guys. I see you got more help than ever. That new girl of yours looks pretty capable too. You flatter me. Please call me Rosette Twinnings. I am a concierge working on dispatch from the Marduk Total Security Company. Be gone, bot. I did not ask you. Get your AI pop-out introduction off of my screen. I did not consent to this. Anytime you visit a fucking website nowadays, it's a damn AI chatbot pops up. Hello, would you like to have a fake conversation with this instead of just searching for the thing you already know you want to search for on the website you're only visiting for the like 30 seconds because you just need to look up one little thing? Shit's disgusting. I think the Luddites, man. They were just ahead of their time. You know, breaking the printing presses or whatever. In the looms, maybe that's just not cool, but we need to bring them back, okay? But only for the very small amount of technology that annoys me. Some technology is cool. Don't come to school tomorrow, but some of it's got to go. All right? Some of it's not fucking surviving the revolution. All right? Marduk, as in... Dingo, quit trying to change the subject. I'm not finished with you. You still haven't told me what this personal business of yours is now. Fess up! You know, I'll be more than happy to help you with it. What about personal business, don't you understand? I told you, I'm fine. But why not? I'm growing as a reporter. I can handle myself. You haven't done any stories. You spent a month looking for a ghost ship. For starters, it's not exactly a good look roping in a reporter working for someone else to pitch in on my work. So, I don't care. I don't care about journalistic integrity or rules and ethics and stuff. Besides, you helped save me before. It's only fair I pay the favor. Sounds like our man's trying to keep this business under wraps. He must be doing a piece on unseemly things. That can't be it, could it? You can find Dingo at the club. What do you mean unseemly? Aaron, now look what you've done. I mean, it could also be crime, but I like to think he's just going to the titty bar. I can't believe you'd report on something so despicable. This is exactly what you need to change, and I'm the girl who's gonna make it happen. Well, I thought I'll sort it out anyway. Heading out. Man just dropped a bomb. Did Vane even say anything this whole conversation? I feel like he just sabotaged Dingo just with his mere presence. Trying to bounce real quick, eh? Damn it, look at all the trouble you guys have stirred up. Whatever. If I find anything out, I'll hit you up. Physically. With my fists. Because you pissed me off. Sounds good to me. Good luck with your investigating, you two. My mom's idea of what Tharbad and the Central East are like has got to be at least 20 years out of date. I think her mind might be starting to come around though. She seems to have started enjoying herself. She does want to beat up her wife though. Although I just remembered, Mr. Gotti's supposed to be heavily involved in planning the festival here, right? Guess that explains everything feels so much more energized than what I'm used to in Messeldam. Maybe? After having a look around, I must admit Tharbad's quite different from what I imagined. Growing up, I heard it was a dusty, quiet place that had a lot to offer and figured this was probably still the case. But I really enjoyed the cultural district. It's making me think maybe I should have a movie set somewhere in the Central East. Although knowing Salvatore Gotti's inclinations, I expect I know exactly what kind of culture he plans on promoting in this parade. I don't know what you mean, lady. I said I wanted to put together some of the film festival. My boss let me go on the spot. It was amazing. See, he said something about, please, dear God, as long as it shuts you up about the ghost ship. Or something like that. But you, Dingo, I can smell it. Films are just pictures and light to you. You're after something bigger, something way more important. You really shouldn't put me on a pedestal. Now that you're here, we've got to keep you out of trouble. Listen, I got stuff to do. Don't do anything crazy. Prince of Elslum's here. You know, why don't you interview the guy? He is? I never expected someone so big and famous to be visiting a trashy event like this. What the hell? What'd you say fuck my film festival for? Yeah, maybe I should talk to him. That could be my ticket to a really big... Hey, this isn't about me. Stop trying to distract me. I'm not letting you out of my sight for even a second. There's nothing you can say or do about it, mister. Got it. I did hear there's a ghost ship on the Oasis. The ghost ship? I'll be honest with you, Spriggan, I find it very suspicious to be running into you yet again after a little encounter in Longport. It must have something to do with whatever Dingo's investigating, right? You know, given that you never seem to get anywhere, don't you think sticking in one spot instead of bouncing around would work better? Anyway, to answer your question, we're here on some business for new clients. It's got nothing to do with you or your hotshot heartthrob. And, don't get your hopes up. He and I trade info, but nothing that'd make for that kind of hot scoops you're angling for. Shut up, I don't need your help to do my job. Mark my words, whatever it takes, I'll uncover the truth of what that man's up to, even if it kills me. Lady, how much dialogue do you have? You should probably call it a day, Dingo, but rest assured I'll be hitting the pavement as hard as ever tomorrow. I don't think you can get the jump on me for long, no matter what you try. I'll be like you're a dog going after its own tail. Damn true, same. Preach, girl. Speak your facts. That Marielle's got some sharp instincts. I hadn't said a word to her about my current story, and yet here she is. It's probably best to keep an eye on her. Guess I'll be doing more drinking tonight, though not too hard. Once I add a pause again, I don't have my phone. And I you know... What if? What if I get my, you know, once monthly important notification? Right this very second. Oh man, the suspense. The anxiety, it's eating me up. Alright, we're back. And also, it's not really a once monthly, it's more like a biannually. Something important actually notifies me. Or I get something that actually needs to be like urgently responded to. I'll leave it up to you to decide what type of biannually I'm talking about, because isn't that a fun word? Biannually. Oh, we. Who knows what it means? Who knows? It can mean anything.
This is the wrong way.
Or it can mean buy different things. Now, we are probably also going to, oh, there's a... Oh, Camel Man wants to talk to me. Okay. But I am going to be splitting this video into 2 parts, so we will have another pause again in about 10 more minutes, so, look forward to that. Well, not splitting into 2 parts, but I'm going to record it in 2 sessions. You know? So this is the sudden cut episode. Where is this dude? He's like 1 billion miles away. You're not Camel Guy, what the fuck? Several minutes after commencing the stakeout in the parking lot. What? Are we doing a quest? Oh yeah, the green-haired guy. Completely forgot about this. Man, I don't know how we would have made it here if it weren't for you. I thought it was just like a random follow-up to the camel quest we did. Like, oh, it's nighttime, you can go back and talk to him. And he's like, hey, my camel has got sand sickness. Thank you so much. No problem, just happy I could help at all, really. Shouldn't it be green-haired bracer, question mark? I only did a quick fix though. You should really have it take over reliable here to a mechanic later and have it looked at by a professional. Well, dude, thanks again for everything, but isn't there something we can do to repay you? I feel bad not doing more. Ah, don't worry, on a day's work for a bracer. Your thanks is its own reward. Isn't, huh? Sure helps when you can nick a reward of your choice to boot. What the? Gotcha, pal. You're not going anywhere. What do you think you're doing? Sorry to scare you folks. We're with Archive Solutions. I don't know who the fuck that is. That doesn't mean anything to me. You may as well just come up and say, we're the Jim Bob posse. Doesn't mean anything. We're on the trail through daybreak of this guy for a reason that'll become clear in the moment. What? He's a bracer. What could he have possibly done wrong? Get your hands out of there. That's... And there it is. A wallet. Does this happen to belong to you guys? Barry handed the wallet to the tourists. What the? Yeah, it's mine. I had it stashed inside my bag on the back seat. You telling me this bracer stole it? That's exactly it, and that's not just the start. Just so you all don't get the wrong ideas about bracers, you should know this guy's a fraud. This may sound like a strange question to ask, but did you two get a flat tire on your way to town today? Tonight? Whatever. Shut up. Time is a construct we don't believe in. Pop quiz, what time is it right now? I don't actually know. It's probably, I'd say 7:39. Yeah, we did actually. I figured it was because it was just a long drive. Luckily, this bracer happened to come across us and offered to help. That's how we got here. That's the problem. It is very likely he is the one who punctured your tire in the first place. He seems to have this method where he bursts a tire and then he pretends to be passing by for offering to repair it. He then hitches a ride back to town and steals whatever he finds in the back seat. Isn't that right? If I got some part of it wrong, now's the time to correct me. Oh, give me a lawyer. Actually, do we have? Yeah, we have lawyers. There's at least one in Zemuria that we know of. Maybe not the best representation of the profession, but you know, there's a lawyer in Zemuria. ADOC was just pretending to be a bracer all along so he could just rob me. I didn't do anything wrong at all. If you guys hadn't shown up when you did, we'd have been completely clueless. And whose fault is that, huh? That's what you get for trusting someone just because they say they're bracer, you morons. So what if we maybe took things too far this time because it's so easy to sucker? Who cares? Go ahead and turn me in. At the end of the day, our objective is still within reach. There is more going on. What are you planning? Who can say? Once we get our hands on that, God, fuck this guy, man. Then we'll be able to post bail for me, no problem. It'd be a drop in the bucket. I mean, if you're like a famous criminal that like gets their name posted, I would hope you wouldn't get bail. I mean, even if it is just, you know, like robbery. If it's like your 18th robbery, I feel like you don't get bail in that case. Take me to the braces of police or whoever you want. See that I care. Looks like we got a sassy one on our hands. I think this guy needs to be taught a lesson he won't forget. Do your worst, dirtbag. I dare you. Better than part, kid. There's no need for us to rake him over the coals personally. We'll turn him into the guild. That'll be their problem. I will owe us a favor for saving their reputation. In that case, I shall contact the Bracer Guild so arrangements can be made. Before I do, could you solve this captcha for me? Which one of these is a bike? I can't quite ascertain. I must say, Mr. Arkride, this has been a rather impressive exercise. It's been a true honor and pleasure to finally see for myself how such a renowned Spriggan goes about his business. I don't need to be buttered up. Thanks, but just ring him up already so we can go on with the rest of our night. As you wish. Upon receiving Rosette's call, the Bracer team rushed to the scene, taking the emerald-haired imposter into custody himself. As for the tourists, they were subsequently brought back to the guild house and police to testify about what took place. Similarly, Van and the others also visited the Bracer Guild to offer their own report on the matter. Can't believe the Bracers were just looking for it turned out to be a fake. I'm glad y'all found him as quickly as you did. He could have caused real problems for us if he'd stayed on the loose for too long. On behalf of the guild, you have our sincere thanks for stopping him. Really appreciate it. Don't mention it. Curiosity got the better of us, that's all. But some might say you guys owe us one regardless. No question, more than willing to compensate you for everything you've done, including paying you for your time. I'm surprised that Bracer turned out to be who he was. Yeah, another one of those thieving brothers who were wanted back in Edith. That's crazy. We've already managed to nab both of them. I mean, brothers. There could be 25 of them. Hopefully it means there'll be a little less crime around here at the very least. I mean, he kind of implied there was more of them. Or you could just be talking about the Jim Bob posse. The film festival probably needs heightened security in light of all this. Anyway, thanks again for taking care of all that, everyone. If anything else comes up tomorrow, we'd appreciate your help then.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Yeah. What was chaotic about that quest? Asking for a friend? Alrighty. We will pause it here, since this is just a decent midway point, and I'll come back tomorrow to wrap this up. Maybe in the morning or something. We'll see. See you in a second. Not goodbye. Or maybe a short, very short goodbye. The faintest, most tiny of goodbyes. Alright, we back. Yeah, maybe no more interruptions this video. No promises though.
Eastern culture is so fascinating.
Yeah, so fascinating. They got like a camel. Bro, that man's jacked. What do you think what kind of workout regimen he has to get a hump like that? I guess we're done, right? Like we can be gone. There's no connection events. We did our quest. Its importance was 1 star. Oof. Imagine that you get your own side quest. 1 star importance. It's alright. I'm just gonna go to the hotel and hope that we didn't miss anything. Where are Nina and Judah staying again? You must be Mr. Arkwright and Company. I would have greeted you outside of the building, but you know, can't fit through the doors anymore. They got me on a strict training regimen. Miss Lannister and Miss Finley are waiting for you all by the pool. The clerk there already knows you're coming. You're free to enter whenever you're ready. I thought he was gonna have to escort us because we can't be trusted to roam freely. Good to hear, thanks. That's one way to say hello. At least his customer service is impeccable. I expect nothing less from a 6-star facility. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna make my own hotel and call it a 7-star facility. What then? Welcome to the Star Wars. Just constantly escalating. I don't get it. Why would they be at a pool when it's night? What? It's a nighttime pool. You get to drink alcohol and all the good stuff there. I mean, you can swim at night. A little kid like you can't really appreciate grown-up stuff like that yet. I am not. If you think I can't handle alcohol, I'll prove you. I killed a man, you know? Fairy, no, not until you're older. And Aaron, don't go putting any ideas in her head. Yeah, Fairy, no alcohol. You can be murdered. And potentially sexualized. Now, you haven't been yet. But, you know, the game's on notice. Or the series is on notice. Got it. See, Anya's is rather mature for her age. You could say that. She can definitely be forceful when she needs to be. But no alcohol, alright? That's the gravest of all sins. Fortunately, considering your family governs near Elsam's borders, I think conflict is inevitable. Not only does my father have a bone to pick, but the people involved see quite a lot within our territory. Maybe so, but that doesn't preclude us from being friendly, does it? I, for one, don't want us to have to quarrel with you. Well, you don't get to side anything. What am I saying? With the new royal family and Valis at play, or with the royal family, I don't know where I got new from, I'm so naive for thinking we can be above the fray. You're right, I think it would be good if we found a way to get closer and make it harder for our families to butt heads long term. It would mean that if things took a bad turn between us, we'd stand to lose something. That wouldn't be ideal. Good point that in a few years down the line, we could get into business or become partners in some other venture. We'll force our father's hands that way. Surely once they recognize as a fact, things can't get any worse between our families. Yeah, I see no way this could backfire. There's also, you know, we should discuss this further. I'm really intrigued by the idea of us going into business together. Should have known she wouldn't quite pick up on it. Maybe we aren't quite there yet. I had the pleasure of meeting Month before at certain events in the Principality. He really is quite kind and intelligent. Even if he sometimes shows rather coquettish behavior, it would certainly be nice if our generation got along better than our parents. Blast it all, I need to calm my father down quickly. If people see our families fighting at the film festival, our reputation will take a hit. He's actually not that hard to reason with. Ultimately, it's our future that's most important, not what's immediately in front of us. Damn true, buddy, damn true. I got a report earlier from my office in the cultural district of water drying up in that area. We managed to resolve that. We? What do you mean, we? We managed to resolve the issue, thankfully, but it's embarrassing that it took us that long to figure out what was going on. We've had our hands so full expanding the entertainment district infrastructure that I suppose we got lax about managing the water elsewhere. There are still things left to set up in the cultural district. I want our resources to be distributed at least a little more equitably. Fuck you, alright? Unless there was a separate monster and you went out and killed it, or at least hired somebody to do it, then alright, maybe speak your facts, lady, but I'm just saying, we fixed the water. Welcome, Mr. Arkride, sir. Arkride looking kind of diff. If you're looking for Miss Lannister and Miss Finley, you'll find her at the swimming pool. You may want to have a word with them as you relax together. My throat's a little messed up. I'm not really sick. I got over my sore throat pretty, like, after just like a day or so, because it was the long recording session last Saturday, and then I didn't really lose my voice, but I was kind of messed up the next day. But I was fine by Monday. But there's still like a little residual, just kind of croakiness. But the good old strat of thinking to yourself, I'm not getting sick, I'm not getting sick, it worked like a charm for the most part. Nina's so awesome. It's amazing how hard she can get into her roles. I played a supporting role with her in Wolves Requiem. I'm telling you, it was like her character Michelle was really alive and standing right next to me the entire time. And you probably know, but Nina plays Sheena Dirk in the upcoming movie Gloria. She made a real stir in the film industry being able to play such a prominent white figure so naturally despite being half Eastern. If she can pull off something as tricky as that, who knows how much potential she has. Seriously, it's nuts. Gonna be honest, y'all all look the same. just gonna be 100% clear with ya. Something fulfilling about serving some of the richer guests in the Central East once you get used to what they order. They have their own particular demands you have to stay on top of, like fruits from there that they enjoy having. It's an interesting challenge, grasping what they want and then trying to serve them something that meets those unique expectations. It's a great opportunity to flex my muscles as a bartender, that's for sure. There's probably no better place to work than here. Are you telling me you're meddling in the mines after all this time? Well, there's plenty of other mine owners who have found great success with the help and support of Valis. Like it or not, the age of Elsum's dominance over buried resources is coming to an end. Not only that, I'm confident that Valis will take its profits earned from southern maritime trading and invest them in landowners like myself. Doesn't change the fact that those people now sit at Elsum's doorstep with your land under their influence. How can you be so blind? Can't you tell you're merely being used for their shell games and nothing more? And so what if I am? There's nothing that says I can't shuffle around their shelves as well. Shelves, whatever, shut up. Don't criticize me or else blood feud. I assure you I have no intention of becoming their pawn. I'll make my fortune and move on before they try and do me in. You're a fucking idiot, bruh. Mark your words, a mindset like that will spell your doom! And sooner than later. I haven't lost my mind. I know full well it has ambitions of its own. That doesn't mean a lord like myself can't make use of their outpourings to my own advantage. A new age is upon us. Nicety is ultimate for suckers. My family and realm are gonna prosper. We gotta get dirty.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm rich, but I could be like little more rich. Bashar is so full of himself he clearly lost sight of his own meager capabilities. It's fair to say I was definitely right to be so cautious. That said, it genuinely pains me to see him, my rival, of many years, turn into such a mindless person. Well, he hasn't started smoking the stuff yet, so he's got that going for him. Who are we missing? Oh, you and... Where's our bruh? Where's Bermati, man? He said he was gonna be up here fucking flipping out the bar. If you're looking for the pool, you'll find it past the door at the far end of the right. We offer a wide variety of services there as well, so please take all the time you like to enjoy it. Be aware of some of our guests of highest stature there as well, so I must ask you all to exercise discretion. Discreet these. Please make yourself at home and enjoy the services we offer during the day and throughout the night. In case you're not aware, this hotel was made possible by several investors, particularly Islam and the Bank of Edith. Such investors expect only the absolute best in service, since we're proud to provide around-the-clock time as no objects. We may be famous for our nighttime swimming, but our offerings extend well beyond that. We hope you make the most of them. Alright, are my dots? My dots look good. There's a shop somewhere? Wait. Did I just walk past you, mister? No, it says the shop's downstairs. What the hell? Oh, I guess it's on the other side. Ramadi? Okay, it looks like there's a bar there. Actually, we should at least save. We may have to, like, end the video mid-cutscene, but... I think we're only at like 28 minutes, or maybe 30. So we'll at least start this. And if we have to stop midway through, we have to stop midway through. This is what a nighttime swimming pool looks like. Yeah, it's like a regular swimming pool. It's so calm and relaxed. The view of the oasis is nice too. I don't know about calm with all these folks drinking. I bet it can get pretty rowdy. You've seen this place. Rowdy guests get shown the door. Now where are the girls?
Well, we meet again. Beautiful night we're having, isn't it? Are you darlings done with work for the night?
Maybe. More or less, yeah. I didn't realize you'd be working here, Ramadi. I told you all I was going to be working here, did you forget? They called me in as an extra pair of hands to pitch in before the tournament. And I don't think we've met before. You are... Rosette Twinnings. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Ramadi. Are you the one contracted to work with Van? What are you? It's a long story. More to the point, are our actresses anywhere around here? Ah, you must mean those two. They're right over there. Now we're talking to A-listers walking around in swimsuits. You love to see it.
Ah, there you are. Sorry we're a little underdressed right now.
It's a pool. Gotta have mine to tell you two off for lounging around in bikinis, waving out there busting our butts. But coming back to a site like this makes it all worth it. I'll let it slide.
We're not wearing these for you, you know. Yeesh.
Oh man, is that Van's first time being horny?
We've been working pretty hard ourselves. A certain president was parading us around left and right all day. We're bushed.
Right, that bit earlier. Sorry, should have realized that. I can certainly imagine how that would get pretty draining, doing all the meeting and greeting. Sounds like you earned your keep today.
Right back at you, girl. Hold on. Did you get another girl? It's only been a few hours.
Blame the character designers. You are Judith Lannister and Nina Finley, if I'm not mistaken, yes? I have scanned your vitals. You will die in 17 days. It's an honor to meet you both. My name is Rosette Twinnings. I'm assisting everyone temporarily.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you too, Rosette.
I really can't imagine what all you've gotten up to, but alright, let's hear what happened today.
Sure thing. Here's the gist of it. Van explained, off screen.
You ran into someone dangerous in the waterway and found another threatening note?
Yes?
Judith, maybe keep it down?
Oh, that's wonderful, Nina. Sounds like it's gonna be pretty exciting. I can't wait.
Anyway, you guys have been through a lot today, it sounds like. The situation is getting pretty complicated at this point. Sounds like it could be connected to the Mesodam Film Festival's cancellation. Yes, although that isn't confirmed at this stage. Hard to say all of these things tie together, but one thing's for sure, something is clearly going down. What's got me real concerned is that mysterious girl who showed up in the waterway. Can't be sure yet that she's the one sending all those notes, but we definitely can't ignore her, even putting my own circumstances aside. Yeah, especially if A's involved. Long story short, you should haven't figured out anything? Is that it? Whoa, what the hell? So rude. We got attacked by the heaven. So much of the Spriggan living up to the hype, You got us there, it's not what we were hoping for either. Be nice, Judith. They still did better than we could have expected for their first day here. We hadn't hired them, we've gone into the film festival completely unprepared. I get that, I'm not saying they did absolutely nothing. Just saying they did mostly nothing. I'm just trying to make it clear that we need to get this figured out sooner rather than later. I mean, this Joker sending notes to locals who were just scouted. It pisses me off. Getting a little worked up over this, aren't you? Not that I disagree, man. Definitely, we can't let them win. You know, there's something I can't help but wonder. What is the culprit trying to accomplish? But what do you mean? What sort of wonder? She's right. I don't see what this person's trying to get at myself. If all they want to do is cancel the film festival, it'd be quicker just to threaten a terror attack again and be done with it. Instead, they're sending these notes to individual actresses and even dancers. It's a pretty roundabout way of doing it. Huh. That's a good point. I see what you mean. The means and the ends don't appear to add up, so to speak. Maybe they're just really big. Maybe like the festival's gonna be attacked and they're just really big fans of Judith. Maybe they're really down bad and they're like, some of you are cool, don't come to the film festival tomorrow. Even doesn't change the fact that the festival is still being interfered with. Yeah, I got a feeling that Little contradiction is the key to all this.
Sounds like you all are having a rather intriguing conversation.
Hello? Oh, it's Dude and Chickadee? I forgot about her. Your Highness! I didn't realize you were here too. I'm sorry we aren't exactly dressed for a meeting with the prince.
No, please. You've nothing to worry about. You two are like a pair of flowers blooming in the desert. You're the film industry's greatest treasures. Zemurious treasures.
Let's not hype him up too much.
Please, bless us with your beauty as you wish. Quench the thirsts of we cast down mortal men with your presence.
Can this dude go back to his own country? Maybe those terrorists have a point. That's a joke. Don't use those words out of context. You suddenly have a way with words, that's for sure. Color me intrigued. Could he be...
Your Highness, please, remain respectful.
I'll tone it down, Najee, fear not.
It's, Sherrod.
But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sharid Osval, son of Grand Prince Salman of Elsai.
I mean, you could call him Sharid if you're, like, not his friend. His friends call him Sherrod.
This is my dear and
Or
trusted
Sherid.
secretary, Najee.
That's Najee.
Judith and Nina have informed me about you all. It appears you're handling their private business for them. If so, I'd like to consult with you all about a certain something as well, if it would not be an imposition.
Alright, we're listening. First, let me reiterate that it's a real pleasure to make your acquaintance. Would never expect a guy as big as important as you to give some guys doing odd jobs in Calvert like me the time of day. You're too humble, Mr. Arkwright. I understand you're exceedingly capable, so I wanted to make sure to talk to you. As a matter of fact, I've heard things about all of you, including your temporary help. You honor me, Your Highness. Still can't say a swimming pool is where I expected to bump into the heir of the throne. Life's just full of surprises. I mean, we've seen heirs to thrones in weirder places. I knew you were one of the sponsors of the film festival. I can't believe someone of your stature would actually receive one of those threatening notes. It's true, unfortunately, the contents are about the same as the ones we got. His has got a lot more words on it. The prince got the letter 5 days ago? He's been staying at the Grand Suite. That was about the same time as ours came in. Guess that means they were being sent to both Edith and Tharbad at the same time then, huh? I mean, it also, I guess, kind of blows up the theory of they're sending it to I mean, they are still sending it to random people, but going to the prince who's organizing it makes more sense if you're just trying to shut down the festival, kind of. I don't really know what the end game, because I mean, if A's involved, like, they shouldn't really give a shit about, like, the anti-immigration stuff. So, I don't really know why you would want to cancel the film festival or cause unrest. I initiated an investigation immediately, of course. We still haven't determined how the note got to the prince. At the very least, it appears to have been expertly camouflaged. Sounds just like what happened with Sarah when she got her note. If you're referring to the dancer, I recommend Degati. Yes, I heard she received one as well. Given she was only scouted this afternoon, however, that is exceedingly swift. The timing is too perfect. I believe at this stage you can safely rule out this being some mere prank. Do you agree? I mean, she is definitely the odd one out of the letters. Yeah, I'm right there with you. In fact, I think I crossed the line as soon as you were sent your note, Your Highness. Yeah, we're dealing with this guy's either got guts or he's a complete dumbass. Hey, it could be a lady dumbass. / lady with guts. For the record, Aaron. Maybe even a little bit of both. That being said, for a guy who received a threat, you seem pretty relaxed about it. Must feel pretty confident your lady friend there to approach the likes of us too. I mean, shows that she could kick Aaron's ass if nothing else. I'm not incorrect, my friend. Truth to be told, she's also my bodyguard and one of the Principality's greatest sword fighters. Quite possibly its very best. In fact, I would go so far to reckon she outclasses even the likes of Mr. Arkwright and your concierge. Nah, man, Van's secretly the strongest character in existence. He just doesn't know it yet. Every 5 videos, it's like, actually Van did something even cooler. Actually, off-screen, back in the day, before he joined the party at level 3, Van was real cool. To be honest, I suspected as much first laying eyes on her. Got me there, hard to stack up against a bodyguard serving such a hotshot. Just to be clear, Van's fine, no need to be so stiff with me. Van it is then, you are 24, yes, that makes you 3 years, or me 3 years older than you. Okay, I was like, this dude doesn't look like he's 3 years younger than Van. Oh, 1 second. Alright. You clearly have a lot of promise. After all, not just anyone could discern the deep, nuanced themes behind Golden Blood. I suppose I'm right in thinking you've seen the limited run R17 director's cut? Of course, no real fan can miss it. Wish I could catch it again while I'm here too. Well, my underage assistant's tagging along. I can't. A shame. Makes for a real good watch. Yeah, Fairy could go on the battlefield and watch people get their brains blown out, but don't even think about showing her any violence on TV, alright? That's the American side of Calvert in action right there. I knew you were a man of taste. I couldn't agree more. My younger sister once happened to see it as well, and I'll tell you she was giving me the dirtiest looks for the longest time after that. Granted, I mean, at Weiss we're actually mostly okay with, like, violence and well, I don't know. We kind of have fits and spurts when it comes to violence in media. One thing I do find so funny is that you can show, like, the horrible, most gruesome stuff, but as long as there's no blood, it's okay. Like, you can show someone getting their head chopped off, but if there's no blood, it's actually PG-13. Doesn't make any damn sense. Sounds like it must be a trying time in the Asval household. Wow, these two are like peas in a pod. Do they have peas in Zamaria? You don't have to get so excited, Van. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that a man of His Highness's stature would even know Mr. Arkwright's age. I like him. He's a guy who's clearly true to himself. You don't see high and mighty rich boys as unreserved as him every day. Must be so tiring working with a guy like him all the time, isn't it? I'm used to it at this point. Yo, is that Judith Lannister and Nina Finley? Sorry guys, I'll get to your dialogue in a second. I'm doing more important stuff like, you know, drinking water, clearing my throat. One of these days I'll get to you guys. You're on the list. You're on the list to be acknowledged. Wow, real stars out and about in their swimsuits, only at the Aljamir, I tell you. Hey, could you girls give us autographs, or better yet, why not come and have some fun with us, huh? Wait. We meet again. This is where you guys are staying, of all the places? Place mistake anyone who can pay if they'll let trash like this stay in here. Yeah, give me a break. You're those pricks from this afternoon. The hell are you doing here? Ah, more guests. Are these friends of yours? Not quite. We had a little business with them earlier today. Sorry, Your Highness. I'll make everyone pipe down. Like hell you will. Your luck's run out, buddy. You're in big trouble. You guys take on the dudes. We'll, beat up the small child, maybe. Okay, maybe... Huh? Ah! I'm just saying. I feel like they're the type, at least one of them wouldn't be wearing any underwear. She moves so fast.
Oh my! Have more young men come to play? I've got to hand it to you all. It takes guts picking a fight with the Prince of Elsheim. Shouldn't you boys be enjoying this beautiful night elsewhere? Although, if you insist on staying, I'll be more than happy to show you all a good time.
Yo, we're leaving now, whatever. Okay. No wonder His Highness's right hand. That's some quick swordplay you got there.
It was nothing. I could have handled one such as them in my sleep.
Yeah, okay.
As I said, one of the principality's best.
Wow, you're so good. You're as good as Fairy. She did the same shit, basically. No doubt. Wow, there's someone even better than Elaine and Sylphie? Guess I have a lot to learn. What the? Yo. I'll let you disregard Elaine. Don't talk shit about... This lady has not done nothing, okay? You don't get to just, oh, hey, here's a new character. They built... This is their 7th line of dialogue. Actually, they're stronger than established characters. Fuck you, alright? This lady doesn't doesn't earn any respect. Because she beat us some thugs. You ain't seen the shit Fee's done. You haven't seen the trenches she was in.
Well, with that excitement out of the way, I suppose now's as good a time as any to wrap up.
When this lady kills a couple gods, maybe then she can start, oh, maybe she's as good as Sylphie. Fuck you.
I know it is not much, but I'm prepared to offer the same sum as these ladies in exchange for your services.
Shouldn't you give us like way more because you're loaded?
But please, don't let my case trump theirs. Whenever you figure things out, just be sure to pass the information on to me.
Can we get like a small barony or something?
It was a pleasure to meet you all. I expect great things from your impromptu helper as well.
The excitement having died down, the party said their goodbyes, bringing their first day in Tharbad to a close. The group made a beeline straight back to the inn. Yo, do they have bees in some area? I mean, I guess we know there's honey, but I've never seen a bee. After a full day in addition to such a long drive, everyone's exhaustion was quickly catching up to them. And then they let us say an early night's rest was in order, so as to get ready to resume the investigation the next day, or so it seemed. Dun dun dun.
What are you talking about? The night's still young. The girls might be passing out soon, but who's to say we can't stay up and have a little after dark fun, huh?
Kid, I envy your energy. Haven't given up on that nightclub near the casino, huh?
I mean, we all know we're gonna go there eventually, so...
I'm tempted to just let you loose and tell you to go have fun on your own. But I do that, and I have a feeling you'll burn half the town down. I'll tag along, as your chaperone.
Hell yeah, that's the spirit. And come on, don't act like you weren't totally down to clown.
Please never say that to me again.
Oh, shut it. You gotta act respectable when you get to be my age.
Do they have clowns in Suburbia?
When do you think you two will be back?
Where the hell did you come from?
We'll make sure we're back before midnight. If you could keep the girls distracted for me while we're gone, I'd appreciate it.
They didn't tell me what time it was. I have no sense. I don't know what time. How long is midnight away from now?
As you wish, Mr. Arkwright. Enjoy your night, you two.
The one time it would have been helpful for them to tell me what time it was. Unless they did and I didn't notice, but I'm pretty sure they didn't tell me. What's the deal with that maid of yours? Hey, she doesn't belong to us, alright? She's our own independent robot that Prince seemed extra keen on her for some reason too. Wasn't just me you notice, huh? I don't know, maybe he's down bad. Given her employment background, maybe it's not so weird that word about her gets around. For real? You sure are trusting this woman you have a shady-ass contract with, too, you know? Today was your first time actually meeting her, wasn't it? Yeah, we've been in touch back and forth for about 3 years now. It's not like I don't know her at all. Never mind that. Let's have a little peek and then head straight back. We don't want the girls worrying about us. You sound like an old dad fretting over his daughter. I'm not that old! Ah, God, man, this cigarette really makes me wish I had a wife to beat. Better make sure I go prepared. Brother, you're just texting nonsense, man. Van! It's just a gobbledygook. You're not looking. You just keep hitting the buttons. No, it's just getting worse, Van. What are you doing? Let's hurry and go in already. Okay, now we do need to, like, call it. Oh, it's a lady.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
This music's my jam.
I don't know if that was supposed to be the... I feel like the lady from earlier, you know, Angel Lady, didn't look like that. But I can't think of who else it would be. I mean, they had, like, dress shoes on. And my first thought was, you know, lady from earlier, and then I was like, I don't know, Kalika? Like, she would kind of wear dress shoes now that she's, like, office pilled. And she was introduced, but I don't know why she'd be stalking us. But alright, we will call it here. Next time, we'll go hit up the dang old nightclub. Get crunk and all that. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.